Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you how I play Valkyrie, and I'm just gonna go straight to the point, not waste your time with her biography or her loadout in particular. I just want to say I play Valkyrie with vertical grip and compensator at the moment. Yeah, and I have like 105 hours with her. She's one of my favorite ops. She's also one of the most versatile operators on defense. She can deny the plant by throwing C4, and she can also play below with C4. She can do C4 traps, looking into her cam and pre-placing a C4 and blowing it up. She's generally a roamer, that's how I like to play her. You can place your cams in important areas and then do a late flank, or you can go for runouts and play really aggressively. That's how I like to play her, most of the time at least. She has an outstanding gadget and a weak gun, so it makes her kind of balanced. So in the prep phase here, I just start by reinforcing, making a couple of holes for the bandit so we can bandit trick better, and also look for drones outside. It's really important to look for drones in the prep phase and shoot as many as you can, so the attackers won't have so much intel. And after I reinforced, I'm gonna place some cams. I plan to throw a cam outside to get some nice picks. If you aim exactly like this, the cam is gonna land onto the lamp post. And here's a pretty hidden cam I get from Pro League. I think from Navi team, I'm not quite sure. It sees a lot of piano. Also with Valkyrie I like to give a lot of callouts, and if I'm dead after I died spawn picking or something, I can still give a lot of callouts, so it's really fun to play even after I'm dead. And here I see someone in the cam and I go for an aggressive jump out. If you have the info, you should really
Kali and Thermal outside bridge.
Do kind of stuff like that.
And Capital as well.
Gives you an early advantage. And I see the Kali holding the angle, so I wait until she looks away. Just the right time, and I get the kill here.
Kali did.
All thanks to the outside cam. And they won't find it, because they're stupid. I don't know. And I go to these windows, look into the cam again. I see the thermite aiming at me, so I back off. Looking for someone who flanks me maybe. And I have a cam in my pocket so I can place it later on and watch for my flank. I see the Capital behind the car and I aim at him and I get a nice kill. So I got 3 kills already because of my one outside cam. And we just run the round. So the prep phase is really important for Valkyrie. I recommend taking Rook armor first if available, and after that either reinforce or directly look for drones. One reinforcement here, and again looking for drones. And this one is also important to support someone holding Valkyrie. After you're done reinforcing, you can place your cams. One here to see small Valkyrie, maybe for late flanks, and also calling out for your team. And then breaking this door and looking outside for drones again. Pretty important. And then throw an outside cam. I fuck up the first one because I'm bad, but the second one does the job. Pre-fire someone in case he's rushing. Break some window for jump outs. Even if I don't use it, it just gives extra pressure for the attackers. You can also just melee 2 times. So they shoot it, they're worried about it. They think I'm there, but I'm gonna go all the way top floor, because here you can get some nice freebies, like this one. Again, I use the cam to my advantage, and someone else randomly is at the window and he gets flicked. That was kind of lucky on my part. but I'll take it. Again, checking cams. See the Thatcher at the bakery door. It's too risky to jump out on him. I see he probably is inside bakery right now. I call it out to my team and check my small bakery cam, and I see him again. So I'm gonna use some vertical pressure now. This sees the kitchen walk-in, or kitchen prep. And I see him walking in. I potato a bit, but I get the kill.
One more bakery, at least one.
So your deagle is also very nice for vertical play.
Kitchen prep, lit.
A lot. I like to call a lot to my team. Really gives you a huge advantage.
Last guy, small bakery.
I see the last guy in small bakery and I call it out to my team. And like I said in the beginning, this cam is nice for late flanks. But someone else gets the kill because of my call out. That's pretty nice. Here I go to the garage, gonna reinforce it, but first I'm gonna look for drones again. In my opinion, shooting drones is the most important aspect of the prep phase. This is not specific to Valkyrie, but just in general. I even pre-fire through the walls, maybe I get a drone. Because the drone is like the Valkyrie cam, but for offense, for attack. If the attackers don't have drones, they have to face check everything. That's not good for them. Here one cam in the lounge for late flanks, or if I'm playing in garage, just to know if I'm getting flanked myself. And now an outside cam. This one is one of my favorites. It's pretty hidden. I also had to mute the clip a bit sometimes because the teammates were just too toxic. I'm solo queuing right now. Just for Valkyrie cams in general, a good tip is to place them in really light areas. Like if there's a bright light, just place it directly on there, even if it seems not well hidden. It actually is. I see someone outside there and immediately pre-fire, and I call it out to my team as well. I see he's gone, so I can rotate downstairs. This is one of my favorite spots in garage, behind this thing.
Nice, good shit.
Somebody in Thatcher outside big one.
I'm calling everything I see to my team.
Stock below.
I'm seeing him below, so I try to get a pick on him. I look into my cam again, and then I go for a pre-fire, and he can't react to that. It's really in my favor, the gunfight. I recommend to pre-fire a lot. See Thermite outside
all the
there.
way back in there, shit.
And he's droning, so I throw a C4 to either get him or at least a claymore that is placed outside. And pre-fire again if I'm standing in the open until I get back to cover.
Garage door, Thermite.
Oh, it's really important to have good crosshair placement with Valkyrie. Always go for headshots. And now I have to mute the randoms because they're just too toxic. I recommend to mute the teammates in solo queue as soon as you don't like what they're saying. It's way better, the experience. And here I get a nice frag onto Thatcher as well, just because of the outside cam. If I didn't have these cams, I would never get such easy kills. So Valkyrie is extremely powerful for runouts. In my opinion, the best for runouts, best operator. And it's a 3v1, so I play it safe.
All the way in spawn.
Just check the cam.
He's baiting.
I'm calling to my team that he's baiting, and I see him. I look into my cam again, and I see the Jäger's running aggressively out, so I have to trade him. And I go aggressive too. And that's how you win a round, playing Valkyrie. Just a final tip, don't stay in the cameras the whole round, and on the other hand, don't look into the cams at all. So you have to find a middle ground, like check the cams quickly and be in a safe spot. cycle through them quickly and then react to it. But don't just sit there the whole round, laying in the objective and doing nothing. Unless your teammates are really good and can react to your info. But in solo queue, you should do most of the work. And for Valkyrie cams in general, you just learn where to place them in time. Or you can just search YouTube for good cam spots. There are lots of great stuff like Chaos X and other people. Or you saw a couple in my clips that I use. But you should develop your own ones, so they're not as common.
Black pit in.
So like I said, in really bright areas or in dark areas that are also a bit blue. Like, for example, blue stairs on coastline, cool vibe stairs. You can hide a cam in the logo where it says cool vibes, because it looks like your Valkyrie cam. And for outside cams, either throw it onto dark stuff, like a lamp post or something, or into trees. Trees are really good for Valkyrie cams.
So.
Nice.